Jesus Christ, look at my hand. Welcome to Nacta and Toten, but it's Minecraft. And welcome back to another one of these videos. My name is Roman, and this is where I rant about stuff I don't agree about with Activision and game studios alike. If you do enjoy this video, make sure to drop a like on it. And if you want to see more content like this, why don't you subscribe? It's completely free and you can always change your mind later. It seems as though Activision has it out for this game, and it's mainly because most of the Zombies player base is not moving from this game to their newer titles such as Cold War, and possibly even their new release in COD 2024. But we're not focusing on that today. We're focusing on why the game itself has not been forgotten and why it's been placed into this state. And one of the core reasons is that the game is integrated into the idea of zombies to the extent that nobody can really think of zombies without thinking, oh, Black Ops 3. At least this is my personal opinion. The majority of the modern Zombies player base actually comes from Black Ops 3. They've retained and stuck on since that game because it was such an amazing title that we've been waiting year after year for more titles like it, like Black Ops 4 and Cold War. But they've been lackluster. It's caused everybody to rush their way back over to Black Ops 3 and stay there and make content for it because it's definitively the best Zombies game money can buy. Can I just take a minute to say how goofy these fucking zombies look? Again, this is subject to opinion, but I do believe that Black Ops 3 is the best title money can buy right now. It's got such a sheer volume of content you can get free of charge in comparison to something like Black Ops 4. I'm gonna say Cold War there, but the DLC is actually free on that game, so that might be viable too. The game is more secure than pretty much any other title because Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1 all have the same security risks this game had pre-patch. And can we also talk about one of the best features of Black Ops 3 in my opinion? The narrative and the way it was executed. The Zombies story from Black Ops 3 has stuck into my head from the minute it concluded and the minute it started again in BO4. This game's story is phenomenal, and if you haven't already, I'd highly recommend buying it and playing through all the Easter eggs. You must be living under a rock if you haven't at least heard the BO3 story, but if you haven't and you want a first-hand experience, do it. Do not watch a zombie storyline video, you'll confuse yourself. From literally blowing up the moon in Der Eisendrache, the reverse of what we did in Moon, which was an amazing throwback for older players, to literally having a culmination of every single previous Zombies map in one as the final conclusion map. Does it get any better than that? Not just the quality of the narrative, but the way it was executed, man, so good. It wasn't done through any bullshit intel, it was just straight up 3D rendered cutscenes that you got for completing an Easter egg. A fair reward, I would say. And I know this is a point I've made before, but can we remember that DLC 5 literally broke the PlayStation Store? Zombies Chronicles was the most sold DLC of all time for all of summer 2017, and it's hard to forget that this game actually, you know, had such an impact on gaming as a whole. It's because Treyarch actually had so much love for the Zombies mode, and just the game itself, really. Even the multiplayer mode still got content till the very end, I'm pretty sure. The game itself also has literally the most official maps of all time, considering I think they're on 13 maps? There's 5 originals and 8 remasters that came with Zombies Chronicles, and each and every one of them have been poured with heart and soul. And in my opinion, it's the best project Treyarch's ever made, especially with the addition of Zombies Chronicles. It's why I encourage people so much to purchase a copy of this game when it's on sale. This game is definitively the best way to get your hands and play some zombies with some friends, whilst also never being able to get bored with the Steam Workshop, or just the sheer variety of maps you can play and do. Keep in mind that most of the maps as well have their Easter eggs carried over from previous games, or have completely original and unique stories. It also adds to replayability. It means you'll essentially never get bored, and therefore the game became more memorable this way. And if you need any more proof that this game's not only increasing in popularity, but people are remembering about it, Call of Duty Black Ops 3 is currently the 6th best-selling game on Steam this week, and there's no sale on it either. MW2 is at 9th. For custom zombies especially as well, the game looks amazing. The engine still holds up to this day, and I don't think it ever won't. Another reason why it stays so prominent in people's minds is also because the amount of support the community actually backs this game with is mental. Even when we were faced with security issues, the community still went in and patched them, and it was honestly insane to see that a near on 10-year-old game is still getting support as if it was being developed by Treyarch. And these security fixes secured the longevity of the game, once again making it more memorable. In addition to this, the nostalgia factor of the game is also starting to creep in a lot heavier due to its age and people realizing that, oh shit, this game's nearly 10 years old. Like me, every time I make one of these videos, because I realize I'm now getting old. No one can stop the clock. In 2 years' time, this game will be officially a decade old, and if that hasn't set in yet and why you should play it, fucking play it. This same nostalgia factor is actually bringing new players into Black Ops 3, and old players that used to play the game want to relive the past memories that this game once held for them. Especially with COD Zombies, because the game has been so loved and cherished by its fans that it does hold a special place in some people's hearts. And at the end of the day, this is what it boils down to. And the reason why it stuck so well is because of all these features I've just described. Please tell me one other COD Zombies game that has done it as well as Black Ops 3. You can't. You could argue the older titles, but for an all-around balanced story, gameplay, visuals, and innovation, you can't argue that Black Ops 3 is not the pinnacle of this. You could argue this exact same way with Cold War. Easy gameplay, no real challenge, you're told what to do from the beginning, and the story's told through fucking intel. No wonder nobody remembers the story, because half the people who played your game didn't even know there was one. And for God's sakes, do not get me started on Black Ops 4, splitting the storyline across God knows how many maps, and only making half of them the one we actually wanted to see. God bless the Chaos storyline, by the way, we just didn't want to see it at that time. And then they had the audacity to end Ether off with a fucking storyboard cutscene. No wonder nobody remembers Black Ops 4 or Cold War for their story, because it's shit. And Black Ops 4's UI, man, takes up half your fucking screen and did what Black Ops 3 did just as good. That's a problem, because you've made something that does the exact same thing as what it did in your previous game, but just really convoluted and complicated for no reason at all. And even its gameplay felt clunky. The point I'm getting at is that these games are remembered for all the wrong reasons. Black Ops 3 is always remembered fondly, and it allows for more players to come into the game and remember why they loved it in the first place and stick to it. And they've realized that the games nowadays just don't hit the same because there's not as much love poured into them anymore. Now, also just take a minute before I end this video to thank you guys so much for the support recently. We hit like 1K 3 days ago, and now I'm already on 1.3. This is insane. You guys need to chill out, but don't. I love the support. Thank you guys so much for everything. I've recently just got approved for channel monetization, so there will be channel memberships and stuff like that. If any of you would be interested, let me know in the comments. If you guys also haven't already, make sure to join the Discord. Links in the description. If you guys did enjoy this video, once again, make sure to drop a like on it. And if you want to see more content like this, why not subscribe? It's completely free. You can always change your mind. With all that said, I'll see you guys in the next one.